Why covert narcissists are so dangerous. Being involved with a covert narcissist is likely to cause problems for you. It is likely to have adverse consequences. Because covert narcissists are very dangerous people, they are likely to cause danger and harm to you. In any relationship, it is normal to have disagreements. You're not going to agree on everything. And it's okay to have your own opinion. But the covert narcissist demands and expects for you to think the same way as they do. If you don't, it will cause a narcissistic injury. They will get very angry and try to punish you. It's the same thing if you make a fault or mistake, which will inevitably happen as no one is perfect. Rather than being understanding, the narcissist will blow it out of proportion. They will exaggerate it. They can turn molehills into mountains. They will use your mistake to justify their behavior. They will use it as an excuse to get revenge. They see it as a cue for them to do whatever they want, without you being able to say anything about it. Because if you dare to confront them on anything they've done, they will only put the focus on your mistake, no matter how small it may have been. Because in their minds, everything they're doing is the result of your mistake. All of their bad behavior is justified by that one thing you did wrong, which has now given them the green light to do whatever they want. And this is what makes them so dangerous. Because they can justify anything. They always have a reason or excuse for what they do, which means that their behavior is never going to change. Because in their minds, it's always someone else's fault. Someone else is always to blame for why they're doing what they're doing. They never look at themselves long enough to realize that they are to blame. They are responsible for their actions. Once they feel slighted, they feel like they can do whatever they want, and people just have to deal with it. Because in their minds, they had to experience a lack of respect or proper attention, so now it's your turn. This is how they punish people. And they also use it as a means to further their own agenda. And it's what makes them so dangerous. Because if you ever try to confront them, they're just going to deny it and gaslight you. Or in the rare case where they do own up to it, they're just going to minimize it and deflect it onto someone else. They're never going to take full responsibility for their actions. And that's why the behavior is never going to change. Covert narcissists want to punish you. They want to hurt you. They want to see you suffer. They want to confuse you. Which is why they're always scanning the environment for threats. They're always looking for reasons to do what they do. They're always looking for an excuse to take revenge. And they always manage to find a reason or excuse. Because they're easily offended. They're very sensitive people. So anything you say or do could set them off. Which is why people often find themselves walking on eggshells whenever they're around them. People find themselves being extremely cautious about their words and actions. Because you never know what might irritate or upset the narcissist. Narcissists pick up on very slight changes in your behaviour. So if you got offended by something they said or did, and you withdrew your affection, they will pick up on it, and it will cause a narcissistic injury. They're not going to care about why you're doing it. They're not going to care about what they did to you. They're like big babies. They want what they want. And they expect you to give it to them immediately. If you don't, they will punish you. They will become very bitter and resentful towards you. They will hold grudges. Once you do something that hurts or offends a covert narcissist, they're never going to see you the same way ever again. They're only ever going to see you as something to play with. They're only going to mess with your mind and try to destroy you. It will never go back to how it used to be. From that point on, they're only going to punish you. They're only going to look for ways to make your life miserable, while minimizing or denying anything they do to you. The covert narcissist does not forgive, even if you never did anything to them. They could have imagined it or misunderstood something you said or did. And even if they know that they got it wrong, it's still not going to change anything. Because they're still experiencing that feeling of being wronged, that feeling of being hurt. And in their minds, their feelings are facts. So if they feel hurt, that means you must have done something to them. Which means that they have to punish you. They might pretend like it wasn't a big deal. They might pretend that they've moved on. But that's only to keep you around so they can continue the abuse. So that they can gain access to your life and tear everything to pieces. Covert narcissists turn molehills into mountains. They exaggerate any faults and mistakes that people make. They turn it into something bigger than it actually is. And then they do not forgive because they want to see you suffer. So they use it as a justification for their desire to take revenge. Which is what makes them so dangerous. They're very petty people. They focus on things that are of little importance. They're very small-minded because they're very insecure. And there's nothing more significant going on in their lives. which is why they show an undue concern for trivial matters. Covert narcissists are very dangerous. Once you believe that you have hurt or offended them in some way, or even if they just took something the wrong way, the only thing you can do is cut them off. You have to go no contact, because from that point on, all they're going to do is tear you down. Any interaction you have with them is going to revolve around them trying to punish you, trying to put you beneath them. And it's never going to change, because the covert narcissist does not forgive. Things will never go back to how they used to be. They're always going to be this way, because you've already caused a narcissistic injury, and they're never going to see you the same way after that. So there is no making things right with a covert narcissist. They're only going to see you as something to play with. They're only going to mess with your mind. As long as you keep returning to them, in their minds that gives them the okay to do whatever they want with you, because they're never going to forgive you. They're very bitter and resentful people. They can hold grudges for a lifetime, while still playing the victim and acting as though you did something to them, because they're always looking for problems. They're looking for reasons to hate you, so that they can justify their envy and jealousy of you. Thank you for watching. I hope this video resonated with you. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you would like to donate, my PayPal link is in the video description. Coaching inquiries, you can email me at coaching@narcsurvivor.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.